To configure the processes, what we need to do is select the process we want to configure and then create a configuration for it. We click on this button and I assign a title to it. Next, I click on the Create button. Now, when I return to the Configuration section, I can see the configuration that I created. If I click on the View button, I notice that currently no parameters have been set for those tasks. During the configuration process, I'll need to specify these parameters. To perform the configuration, I click on the Config Task button. I then specify the purpose of this process. In my case, I'm configuring it to create and prepare the online ordering system. I select the problem domain, and you can see that the list of automatic tasks defined in this process is displayed. For each task, I must specify the input and output models. In the supplementary file that I sent along with these videos, you can find information about the input and output models for each task. Use this information to configure the tasks accordingly. For example, to configure the first task, I consider the CRAC model as input and the CIM model as output. I click on the Config button, set the parameters, and save it. Similarly, for the second task, I designate Model 1 as input and Model 2 as output. Saving the changes. For Task 3, I consider Model 2 as input and Model 3 as output, and again, I save the changes. I repeat this process for the remaining tasks, following the information in the supplementary file. To avoid making the video too lengthy, I'll pause the recording and configure the remaining tasks in the same way as demonstrated earlier. Now that all the tasks are configured and the input and output models are set, we can click on the Create Executable Process button. This action combines the process information and configuration details, resulting in a concrete process that can be executed. If I navigate back to the Process Management and Configuration section and click on Execute Process, the process that can be executed will be displayed. In a separate video, I'll explain how this works.